Welcome to the Rhyno. I've got fun and games. The other day I was cleaning out my room and I found an old birthday card. Oh, excuse me. It was unopened as well. So I opened it up just to see who it was from and, you know, maybe how old it is. And just straight away, 50 quid fell out. I could not believe my luck. Not only am I, got sheer talent, but I've just found an extra 50 quid. Perfect. Now I've got to decide what to spend it on, and it was a nightmare trying to work out what to spend it on. I'll talk you through it in a minute, but I just want to apologise for last week. A comment was made saying that I wasn't using my green screen, and it's a very good point. So I've got it up now. It's up and running. I just forgot. I just completely forgot last week. Now, what to spend my money on? I was gonna spend it on scratch cards. I thought I could just get 50 scratch cards. You know, spend luck on luck. My theory is I would get, luck plus luck equals very lucky. So I thought maybe I could do that, but it is risky. Gambling is a risk. And also, I kind of want to spend it on something that would last a long time. I could just spend 50 quid on scratch cards and only end up winning like £4. So I was thinking, if I am going to gamble, just go all in. Go down to the casino, put it all on red. And then I remembered that I'm actually banned from a lot of casinos in Manchester because basically I love card tricks. And whenever you see the dealers, like they're always really talented with cards, the way they shuffle. And I always want them to try and do me a magic trick, but they just keep refusing. I got banned from the Gentings down the road because I bought my own pigeon in, and just sort of kept saying to the dealer, just do something with this, do something with this. And he was like, why the fuck is there a pigeon in here? So I'm probably not going to spend it on gambling. There's a fly in here, right? And it's driving me nuts. Just keep an eye out for him. I could spend the money on a food shop, be a bit practical about it, but guess what? I'm not boring. Rhyno ain't boring. I could spend it on a takeaway. Then again, I live alone, so £50 on like a Chinese is quite excessive for one person. That would last me for days. So I could invite friends over. I could take my mates out for a takeaway, get them all round. But last time I did that, they all got the dates muddled up, and I ended up eating 5 pizzas to myself. So I probably won't do that. Dinner? I could go out for dinner. I could take a lady out for dinner. And we can talk about, the £50 that I have now, and how I'm going to spend it on her food. And then we could talk about my talent. How bloody lucky I am. Just to be me. And then I can tell her how lucky she is to be out having dinner with me. The only problem is with that plan is that there is a risk of us running over the £50, and I will outright refuse to spend that, because the £50 is the bonus, I would take ladies out for dinner every night if I could, but I don't have the money. I don't have £50 to spend every day. So yeah, not going to do that, because might end up spending more than I'll have to. I could pay her £50 just to come out for dinner with me, but then she would probably be expecting me to pay for her food, and it would be weird if I paid a girl to come out for dinner with me and then I was the only one eating. And is £50 even enough for someone to be with me for a 3-course meal? What is the going rate for Lady of the Nights? Comment below, let me know. So anyway, I wouldn't want to sit down for a meal and then we finish the starters and then she goes, oh, sorry babe, time's up, and then leaves me. I wouldn't want people to think that she was leaving me because I was paying her or because she didn't want to spend time with me. People might have thought we were just broken up and that she's left the restaurant, then I'd be there eating 2 more courses by myself, which would be the case. So yeah, let's just forget food. We're not having any food. So I asked my agent, what do you think I should spend the £50 on? And she said that I should use it on something that is actually going to benefit my life, such as getting acting lessons. And I said, ha ha ha, very funny. I'll be the one to make jokes round here, all right? You know, you call yourself an agent. Would you do work in real estate? They're both agents. I don't know. I'll edit that bit out. And then she said, oh, why don't you use it to, like, you know, get a really good haircut with, like, a proper good hairdresser that you can talk about your styles with and, you know, try and get something that actually looks good. And I said, you know, in the nicest way possible, what you can go fuck yourself. And then I hung up the phone and I've not spoken to her since. I do hope I have an agent. I should still do, you know. Who's going to par off this G? Watch me put this pen behind my ear. I'll edit that bit out. A holiday? I could go on holiday. Be a nice little treat. But then for 50 quid, I might not be able to get much more than like a camping slot. What are they called? Camping pitch? You know, a place to plot my tent. A bit of land to put my tent down for a couple of days. That's probably all I can get for 50 quid. Maybe like a Ryanair flight. Could get a return ticket somewhere. Then again, I have heard dodgy things about Ryanair. And would I be safe? I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk it. A theme park? I could go to a theme park. Spend the day there. Once again, only issue is that I do not like roller coasters. And if I wanted to feel, you know, trapped, claustrophobic and flung around at 200 miles an hour, then I'd probably just get on the Ryanair flight. Made a joke there. Not going to cut that out. The zoo? I could go to the zoo. I used to work at Chester Zoo. So, you know, I know the passwords to get through the doors. And I know where all the keys are kept to all the animal cages. So I could just, you know, get some keys, let the lions loose, let the giraffes loose. Because I don't think that they should be in small cages. They should be let loose into the wild. It's a shame that the wild would be Chester for them. Well, you know, there are worse areas to be set free. But, yeah, I guess I would feel sorry for the people of Chester now that there's a lion and giraffe walking the streets. They've got, you know, enough problems. They've got enough problems with the bloody rhino walking the streets. Yeah, I don't live in Chester, but when I do, I'm walking the streets. But, like all great stories, there must be an ending. And the ending to this story is that I decided to spend the money on a new pair of shoes. I haven't bought any in a while. My feet are starting to get sore from my last pair. So, yeah, this will be a great purchase. Went to the counter, and guess what? It was a fake £50 note. I looked like a right twat. Just stood at the front with a pair of Crocs in my hand that I wasn't able to buy. People waiting, thinking, look at this dickhead. I was absolutely fuming. I went home to see who the hell sent me that card, and in my excitement when I first saw it, I just threw the card out. I took the money, didn't even have a look to see who it was from. But I know I only get cards from family members, so someone is in trouble. You know, I always knew that there was one rhino in the family, but I didn't realise we had snakes as well, alright? I will find you and I will ruin your Christmas. And what? Anyway, that has been another Rhyno. I hope you've learnt a few things. Let me know what you've learnt below. Nice comments only. Right, see you later guys. It's the Rhyno. That's me, Rhyno, out.